Hey fellow assassins, it never hurts to have more Assassin's Creed during your day. Hey guys, it's Robbie with Open World Games, and once again, we're visiting Paris and talking about Assassin's Creed Unity. We'll be going over your recent Twitter questions and answering them thanks to the recent Ubi blog. Plus, go beyond Paris and explore Versailles. Then we're going to visit Arno's voice actor as he details the story in Assassin's Creed Unity. So let's do this. Let's talk AC Unity. So first up, you can go beyond the city of Paris and explore Versailles. Paris is already touted as being the largest Assassin's Creed city ever made. This is mind-blowing considering how big the Assassin's Creed games are already. And again, I love Assassin's Creed 2. I consider that to be the pinnacle of the Assassin's Creed games. And this one is really reminding me more and more of Assassin's Creed 2. In fact, it is larger than Assassin's Creed 3's Frontier, which is very impressive. But players can venture to Arno's hometown, Versailles, which you can see here. It is quite beautiful. Take a look at the gardens and the royal palaces that you will be able to explore, including the interiors, which is really cool. There will be no load times going from the open world into these interiors, so that's going to be really refreshing for an open world game. Plus, this is his hometown, like I said beforehand, so this is where he grew up with his good friend Elise, who is now his love interest and also a Templar. So very interesting story developments will be happening. Definitely, you can guarantee it. And here are the Twitter questions that you guys sent on to Ubisoft. I'm going to include a link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But the first question is, what makes Assassin's Creed Unity different from other Assassin's games? And the answer was, this is the first full next-gen Assassin's Creed, and you could play with your friends cooperatively. Both of those are huge. This will not be shared with the Xbox 360 or PS3. And yes, for the first time ever, we will be able to experience the open world with friends. And the next question, is the free aim with the pistol back? If so, can we free aim with the Phantom Blade as well? And the Phantom Blade is going to be a combination of your hidden blade and then also a crossbow. And the answer is yes, you can free aim with both the pistol and the Phantom Blade. So you can definitely look forward to that. Next question is, what are the different ways you could receive skill points? The answer is completing missions in the single player campaign, Brotherhood missions, which is co-op, and finding hidden collectibles. And this game is definitely going to draw comparisons to an RPG. It seems like it's more and more becoming a proper RPG because you have skill points, then you have gear and loot, which also have their own attributes. So Ubisoft is really embracing the RPG aspect. Here's an interesting question. I think a lot of you are probably wondering this, as well as myself. Can we use the double hidden blade? And the answer is yes. We still have the double assassination and aerial double assassination. So double the fun, double the mayhem to be had in AC Unity. Here's a good question for them. This is more of a personal preference type question. And it goes, if you could pick between combat or stealth, what would it be? And they go on to answer, personally I prefer stealth. I even prefer stealth with no killing at all, which seems to be an option in Assassin's Creed Unity. You'll have the option to do non-lethal takedowns in the game. This is really interesting. I really prefer having the option of doing combat, which you can do in Assassin's Creed Unity, but it's really not advised. I really like the fact that there is no end screen if you screw up on your stealth, so that's really what I'm looking forward to this game, because I'm gonna screw up, I promise you that, and then I'm gonna kill a bunch of dudes, so I'm looking forward to it. So here's another good one. Can you recruit a team of assassins to follow you and attack at will like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? And no, you cannot. You cannot have the Brotherhood follow you, but you can also find allies in the crowd, NPCs who will help you out, but you can't rely on them like your Brotherhood. I really like this. I thought the Brotherhood was way way too overpowered in AC Brotherhood, so this is really good news. And that does it for the most important Twitter questions. If you are wanting all of them, go ahead and check the link in the description. But for now, we're going to be joined by the voice actor of Arno as he discusses the story behind Assassin's Creed Unity. So here we go. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, I'm Ann Lewis, and I'm joined here by Dan Janot, the voice of Arno in Assassin's Creed Unity. We want to know who Arno is.
Arno is an amazing character. He's kind of selfish, kind of a brat.
I'll do it my way.
But then there's sort of this tragic incident that spurs him to action, and he has to man up. He has to fight. At the beginning, he's not an assassin, but then he comes into the Assassin Brotherhood thinking of it as a means to an end. It's going to help him achieve what he wants selfishly. But then being part of the Brotherhood, he realizes that he's part of something much bigger. And on top of all that, he's really quite clever. He has a lot of those little one-liners right before or after he does some badass move.
So is that sort of what drew you to this role, just watching this character grow through all of these hardships?
Well, what first drew me to the role was that he's a badass assassin, but definitely he's got heart. When I read the script, I was really impressed with the dedication to telling that kind of emotional story, to the commitment of the writer of Ubisoft in general to tell this kind of complex emotional story. It's not simple, it's not black and white, and so to be able to put on the motion capture suit and really embody the character physically was such a treat. It's different than just doing a disembodied voice in a voice studio. This way I could really feel who this guy was and feel him changing in his body. I love doing that, and it certainly helps the vocal performance too. And it was so much fun. I got to do really cool things, you know? I got to do these action sequences and these jumps, and maybe I don't do I get stunt guys to do the really crazy stuff. It's like a boy's dream come true to get to play in an action movie like that, you know?
Can we get a classic Arno line in Arno's voice?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. It's not a permission, but a warning.
Awesome.
Thanks guys so much for watching. That does it for our coverage today of Assassin's Creed Unity, but you can definitely look forward to me playing this game and showing it off right here on Open World Games. Plus, I'm going to try to get some community time in with you guys as soon as possible, much in the same way I did with Destiny, so look forward to that. I cannot wait for Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Rogue, and then we've got Far Cry 4 this year, and then The Crew, and they're all by Ubisoft, and they are all open world games. Ubisoft loves their open world games. So guys, thanks once again for watching, and I will see you next time.